Let me tell you about how I feed my chickens. I'll take you over to the chickens here in just one moment, but before I do that, I wanted to show you over here this area. We live on about 150 acres over here in Western Kentucky, but we don't use all of that. Most of what we use here is close to my home. This area right behind us, I've got a big mulch pile down there where the tree trimmers have brought some wood chips. You see, of course, my high tunnel back here, and then I've got some gummy berries over here. The area that I call my property line hedgerow food forest, where I have my arbor vitae. I've got some blackberries, I've got redbud, I've got black locust, I've got wild plum, and I've got several other things that just keeps on growing and growing and growing and expanding in a lot of ways. In that, I've got a lot of Jerusalem artichokes as well, but I've got all sorts of different things over here, and we are very blessed since this area that we have up here is probably about 3 or 4 or 5 acres, and we're not using all of that just right now. So we have ample room to expand, to keep doing more and more and more, but right now we're not doing anything with this. I just got to keep it from getting grown up too much. If I do nothing, then there'll be trees and stuff up here. The kids come up here and play and all that stuff, and I don't want there to be, you know, snakes and stuff like that. So right now I've just got to maintain this. I've been mowing it, and I've been taking those clippings and putting in my compost system. So right back here behind me is the carport that I use for my rabbits and chickens. I also have a pig in there. I put the yard clippings in there. I had a bunch of composted wood chips that were over here. It's sat here for the last couple of years. When we set this carport here, then I enclosed it and I put this door on there, and the rabbits are up high. They leave their droppings down, and the chickens will scratch in that, and the pig will dig in it. So it's a really great system for creating this compost. But in order to pull the compost out, I've got to put some more stuff in. So since I don't have access to a whole lot of wood chips right now as that brown material, I mow up there and I put that stuff in here. And I use this Cub Cadet riding lawnmower. I bought this a couple of years ago for this express purpose, not for the chickens so much at that time. I bought it thinking I was gonna cut some stuff and then give to the pigs. At the time, the pigs weren't really into that much. Since then, I've got this compost system. I gather those up and I put them in here. Just a few minutes ago, I went and I went about 3 times. So there's about 9 bags. Each time I can get 3 bags full. So there's about 9 bags of the clippings from up there that the pig will dig in and the chickens will scratch in. And there's a lot of stuff in there that they can eat. A lot of the grass clippings, and then some bugs that get thrown in there, and then, you know, some of the other weeds. Then what they don't eat, they'll poop in because their roost is just behind there. At the bottom of that, it gets really hot. So in the winter time, or when it's cold outside, it'll steam up really big, but it gets hot in there, and then it provides them some food, and you know, it creates this compost that I can move out into my garden. And I always start down at that end, and we move it down here progressively until when it gets over here about where I'm standing, it's almost finished. And the whole time the rabbits are dropping their manure and their urine down, and that's adding to it as well. Rabbit's one of those manures that's a cold manure that you can put directly onto your garden, but if I do it this way, then there's still some good in there that the chickens can scratch in, and it really creates this great system for me. But I've got to give them a little bit more supplemental food as well. So I give them a little bit of grain. Sometimes I'll give them some sunflower seeds, but I recently was given something else to try to give them. A company called Grubterra has recently sent me this. Now, I watch a little bit of video content online. I don't get to watch much because, unfortunately, I'm so busy with the farm and the homestead and creating content for you that I don't get to watch a lot, but I've seen a lot of thumbnails featuring this. So if you're getting tired of that, I'm sorry about that. They're trying to create this product for you, those of you who have chickens, and they're trying to get it out there to you. So they've given a few bags away to some content creators in order to try to get their name out there. So can't fault them for that at all. But they didn't pay me anything. Only thing they did was just give this to me and ask me to feature it on my channel. I've never fed my chickens any soldier fly larvae, but I'm willing to give it a try. Really sustainable way in order to create feed and treats for chickens. I really like that a lot. I wish, and I don't know if they do this, I haven't looked too closely on their website, I wish that they offered some kind of a kit in order for you to make it yourself. This is Grubterra. It says that it produces stronger eggshells, it keeps feathers healthy, it's farm raised, and it's got 75% more calcium than mealworms. Ah, now the bag's open. Let's see how it smells. It don't smell bad. Want to take a look inside? Oh, I just got peed on. Rabbit pee. Let's see how the pig likes him. Pig. Pig ate the ones I gave to her, and she's trying to chew on my hand to get more. I'd really like to see how these chickens do it, but I can't. I don't think I can do that while this pig's around. You see all the chickens over there? Watch them. Pig likes them. I'm trying to move them over here closer to the camera. Yeah, now they're coming. The pig's over there. Can you see that? They like them. So this says that 1 16-ounce bag feeds up to 5 chickens per month. So I've got about 35 chickens in here. That means that one bag will probably do about, you know, what, half a week or so. So one of the bad things about them being in here is that they don't get a whole lot of bugs. Sometimes whenever I've got an abundance of eggs, I will cook the eggs and feed them back to them. That sounds really weird, but you know, that's a good thing to do with your extra eggs. Whenever I butcher a rabbit, I'll leave the guts in here and let the chickens, you know, peck on the guts and eat the guts, and they'll eat them right up. Eat everything but the skin. I don't know what prices are. I did take a look, and it seems like the prices are a little bit more than I'm willing to spend on a bag like this because I've got so many chickens. If you have just a few chickens and you want to treat them, something like that, then this would be good. But you know, for as many chickens as we have, we've got these 35 here, and we've probably got another couple hundred up at Nana and Papa's place, counting all the chicks. This isn't very economical for us, but a really great product, again, if you only have a few chickens. If you like this kind of thing, as far as telling you about products that are out there, this is grubterra black soldier larvae, then like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select all so you never miss a notification, and come back every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We put a new video up at noon all those days. Thanks.